Hey there, guys. Looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Hope everyone is super well. I'm Tori, the Geelong-Flipper, and this is just a little bit of a general chat. No. Oh, pop it. So this is pop it. You can live there. Be there. All right. So basically, I'm here, you're here. I tried to go live earlier and it all buggered up. And I'm here again. Hi. I'm just getting my eBay sorted. I've really got to figure out how I'm doing things to do them better. Well, sorry, I should say, I know that I can do better, but the old dog, spicy beans, they're delicious, dude. Oh, 6 people here. Hello. I tried to go live earlier and, well, it buggered up. So I went and bought Ethernet cables. That's disconcerting, isn't it? Pepperoni cheese. Never this early for the live. Nope, they're good. They taste good. So I just got back from the post office and I thought that I would hop on and say good day to everyone. If you have any questions, send them through to me, please. Yes, Joe, I am back. I turned the Wi-Fi off on the laptop. I went and purchased Ethernet cable, and I'm hoping that by having a wired connection, this works out a little bit better. All I'm doing at the moment is I'm just updating my eBay. I know, I know how to do the other bit. This is how I do it. It's probably stupid because it's not automated, but that's just bad luck. Oh, look at you, Octo. You're doing what the person who lives up in Queensland does, signing in on 2 accounts. No, that was creepy that one time because they were talking to themselves. As do I, but yeah, that was a bit creepy. Alrighty. So yeah, I had I think it was about 25 things that went today. So that was good. And if you guys are wondering what I am doing, I am literally just putting the tracking through onto my eBay account. I know Aussie Post does it through my post, bloody whatever. I don't, okay? It lets me think more about how eloquent I can be in my feedback, which is pretty much always the same. Okie dokie. Final destination, yeah. 3264. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Mate, do whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, the person behind the name is still the one I care about. 3264. Rhiannon, I'm looking to put your tracking up. Of course, it's permissible. Are you comfortable? I should have done sorry, guys, Disgruntled Games is saying, I'm not wearing pants. Is that permissible? I am not the boss. I'm not the boss of you. So if you wish for that and you're feeling comfortable, you're like relaxed, it's the end of the day, you're sitting back, then absolutely. Less restrictive for the tentacles. Alrighty. Octopus pants are expensive. Yes, they certainly are. So the last 2 days slowed up a lot for my sales. Look at me looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Oh my God. Is that the Wiggles octopus? I think it is. I know. So I just got that one up the back today from Pat, viewer. And yeah, that one was from Andy, and that one's from Joe. So yeah, I'll try to use that area there because I can see that you can see it. I'll try to use that area a bit more often to display little things that have been sent through to the channel, because it's bloody awesome. $5038. Ali was like, "Are you making a yellow, like deliberately making a yellow display?" Because I've got the Pikachu too. I'm waiting to test it. It's like a singing and dancing one. I got it at Savers for $6. It stands with great difficulty, I think. Joe's like, "How does an Octo stand when it only has tentacles?" And Octo's like, "Why do you think I employ Minion J?" 5038. That was toward the end of things. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get things up and running again, like a bit better, because the sales over the last few days, always grateful for them, but they haven't been significant. I ended up doing my 7-day total for last week ended up being about $1,300, and whilst I'm super grateful for that, I'd prefer it to be, if possible, around the 15 to 1700 amount. Because yeah, I was so stoked. I'm still above 20 grand, but today's sales were well, nearly non-existent. So I don't know. Tomorrow I might wake up and be back on 19, but I managed to last for nearly a week. So that's a good step in my opinion. Just doing what I can day by day. Unfortunately, the if you guys watched a few episodes ago, you will see that I got in touch with the guy about the street sharks. He said he was going to buy the other one, but it hasn't happened. I mean, people do get caught up, or maybe he's going to buy it this evening, but it wasn't with enough time for me to bundle them together. So I did send a message just saying, saying, you're going to have to cop it sweet if you do want the other one, because I've already sent your other one today. You're starting up only tentacles? Nice. I'd be a part of that. Only tentacles. Love it. 2146. And I think we've got a little bit of time with each other tonight, because Ali's at the off-site. So it's nice. She's doing really good work out there, improving her area a lot more than what I've been doing to mine. Mine's been a lot more focused on just getting all the stock out there. And I am pleased to say that whilst the land room is now messy because of what I did, it's not filled with stock anymore. Michelle, how you doing? Oh my God. Joe and Octo are busy talking about Minion J being whipped for not lifting him up. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've come in at the end of the conversation, guys. Your chat's more entertaining than what I'm doing. But I do want to make sure these good people get their tracking. If someone just jumps in now, I know the Oz Business Post thing does it for you. This is how I do it. I am going to change over. I need to get a label printer working. I need to get a label printer. But there's one here, but it's super old. I don't think it will work. And if anyone's wondering what I'm eating spiced raw broad beans. All right, we're going down a dark path now in the chat. Joe's thinking of some evil ways of messing with Minion J. Octo's agreeing. That's confusing. Okay, guys, so in case you're watching a replay, so long-time subscriber, friend of the channel, Michelle just said, I have a set of 5 Jane Austen novels that have a red velvet type cover. Does anyone know how I can price them? No barcodes. An illustrated edition, but no pictures inside. That's weird. They will illustrate with no pictures. But obviously there is, your Google search. Also inside, you might find an ISBN. ISBNs have been around for a while. Also inside, even the old ones, there'd be print information from when it was printed. Give that stuff a shot. Okay. 4551. These are the Fisher Price little people that I sold. Told you guys about. They fit in a small satchel, so that was good. All right. Got a little bit of postage to refund as well, which I'm always happy to do. It doesn't hurt if you make a couple of bucks out of postage, but I'm not here to make dollars out of the postage, if that makes sense. Might have to check some of that stuff on the computer. I was stoked on sending the Matchbox car. I know it sounds silly, but when you buy something for 20 cents and you're getting 20 odd bucks for them, it's good. I like the Matchbox cars for that, and they're easy to list. They're good fun, and I had other toys when I was a kid. I don't recall having a big collection of cars. I've never been a car person, but I do enjoy the Matchbox cars. I think there's a certain artistry to the fact that they can make this little toy look like an actual car that's driving around on the street. It's very clever. I was thinking about that. I agree, Octo. The only issue I did have, guys, what we're referring to here is starting up a dedicated YouTube channel about the Matchbox cars, because I've got 4,000 of them. The only downside to it is that I don't know a lot about them. And I know it's easy to say, oh, you just have to go and learn about them. No, I know what I need to do in order to sell them. I know how to list them. I don't know much more about them than that, other than the fact I do think they're cool. All right, so Ellie's doing that one for me. It was like the other day, and I mentioned on the video that non-channel members will see tomorrow. I know it was probably meant well, but like I had this lady do a whole maths breakdown on how I should be doing stuff and what it's worth, and I just felt like, I get it, but I think sometimes that like people forget that like at the end of the day, I make mistakes and I do a lot of them, but I'm also not a total half-wit. But they were saying, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't go. Maybe don't go op shopping anymore because you've got enough stuff in the offsite." I do, but I've got tons there. But I would never, if I'd done that, I would never have found that the cause toys that made me $2,200. So no, I think it's got to be a mixture of both that works for us all, doesn't it? All right, Michelle. Thank you. I shall have a peek at them. Did you look at the link that Octo gave you? Let me have a quick look here. Is this the flippery doodah? Did you send it to Octo or to me? I don't have anything yet, mate. So let's have a look here. Okay. Joe, I can see you've got the parcel getting sent through to me. Thank you. Pepperoni, I did, and I thanked you on the not the last live, but the live before. And your name is now on the credits at the end of the video. So thank you so very much. To the Geelong-Flipper email. I'm just teasing, mate. I know what you meant. No, pepperoni, don't worry about that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Foulmouth Flipper in the house. Andrew, how are you, mate? Okay, went and bought the Ethernet cables, guys, after that terrible live earlier where it just dropped out. I'm hoping it's a Wi-Fi thing and this will correct it. If not, bad luck, but hey, we've lasted longer already. The Care Bear collection is a happy accident that they're all yellow in hue. Ali was laughing. I mean, she loves the fact that you guys send them to me. So these are all viewer gifts. But yeah, you guys have been selecting yellow ones to send through. I like all of them, but yeah, it was funny because just up above here, I've got the Lego minifigure head. I've got another yellow Care Bear up there. All right. Let's refresh this. Okay, I've got to check this one out. I've got to do it while it's in my head. 5038. All right, let's have a look here. So, good. We like to see listings being produced. That's good. That's good. That's good. I've got to do a few more. I've got a few more Lego. I was reading Lego at the same time then when Andrew wrote about it. Okay, Lego tattoos, Transformers tattoos, Portal tattoos, video game tattoos. My legs are predominantly video game related. My legs are both covered top to bottom, not sleeved in. Eastern, Lego, Transformers, Portal Companion Cube, Lego Luke Skywalker, Hilltop Hoods, Lego Space, Lego Space, Lego Space, Lego Life, Darth Vader, pretty dark though on my skin. Elric, it's an old fantasy series. Joan of Arc, Dragonlance, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, original classic space. Got 2 on my back. I've got the cat in the hat on the back of my leg. I forget what I've got on my legs. I've got so many. I do forget. Hilly, how are you? I think that they are. I don't know if they've always been called minifigures, but no, they have been different sizes though. Before the first figures came out in 1970, I know the classic space came out in 1978, and before then they were little sort of stumpy dudes. Okay, so we can have a look at that later. Let's go here, get labels. No. I've got to chuck a bit of money back to Hayden. He bought a lot of stuff, but because I don't combine my postage, which is my fault, he's been paying for things. All right, Hayden, I'm going to send you back some post, mate. Let's have a look here. Send refund. And I'm just going to put it against one of your items. You know what it's for. So we'll put that and other adjustment. Hey, mate, it's your uncle. Here's a partial refund on your postage. Thanks for the support. Full stop. Done. Refund now, guys. Doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. All right, let's bring you guys back on the screen again. Shorts, how are you? Good to see you here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, look, they were called, you're right, I do think they were just called Lego Men back in the day. An astute observation, if I do say so myself. Guys, if you've just hopped in, you're wondering what the hell's going on, my name's Tori. I go by the Geelong-Flipper here and on eBay. I buy and sell stuff, just doing my best to make an honest buck by buying and selling stuff on eBay, and I talk about it on YouTube. So if you've just wandered in because this is a live and you're not familiar, do consider hopping in and hitting the subscribe button. Of course, if you do want to upgrade and become a channel member, it's gratefully accepted. So I do the eBay stuff, I do YouTube, and I also write horror books. My 11th book, The Dead of Easter, just came out. It's a zombie comedy with the Easter Bunny running around with a pistol. Yeah, I'm getting the physical copies of those this weekend. New Joy, how are you, mate? Good to see you here. Okay. It'll be interesting to see, actually, this, because I've got to upload the shipping, but because it wasn't combined, I wonder if it's going to say this was used on another thing. I hope not. Joe, I hear that. Joe's saying we've got to start making non-honest bucks. Not for me, mate. If it ever like got too hard or whatever, there'd always be a way. I might have to cut my Stan subscription. I just realized the other day, like, don't get me wrong, I know there's good shows on there, but I've not watched Stan for like 8 months, yet I keep paying 20 odd bucks a month or whatever it is. That's just a bit silly. Oh, Ali, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Big time. Thank you. That's wicked. Thank you for the thanks. Thank you. Thank you for the thanks. I am using the MacBook microphone, mate, so I don't know. I don't have any answers for that. I'm sorry. New Joy, you did spell my name correctly. The Care Bears behind me are viewer gifts. But yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of fun doing this, and I really, really appreciate it. I don't know. I think I told you guys I sold a book the other day that I paid about 80 cents for 180 odd bucks. I got that away today, $189 plus shipping. But yeah, just know that we're doing our best here to make a living as you guys are, and but this, yeah, we just do it via reselling on eBay. If you have any questions regarding reselling, I'm happy to do my best to answer them. That's what this is about. And we also have some very knowledgeable people currently in the chat. There's 22 of you with 12 thumbs. Apparently, half of your thumbs are broken. I say that with sincerity and a gentle sense of humor. There's one, Octo charges for answers. Well, that's not so bad. There's people out there who charge for giving the lessons. Hadzi, how are you? Thank you for dropping by, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Preparing, packing an order. Awesome. Harley just found the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Bless your hearts. That's awesome. Okay. Get a shipping label. Don't tell me. Oh, I'll show you guys something. You may, or you've probably seen it, but I'll still show you. Hang on. I brought them home today they'll be on the new video channel. Members will see that this evening. But these are the new eBay extra small flat padded mailer. So guys, that's what they look like, just in case you were curious. They are still available on the eBay site. They feel to me as though they've got the hex paper in them. It's not, doesn't feel like it's bubble wrap, and I don't think it is. So just know that they are here, and yeah, it's PO Box 7002, Highton, Victoria 3216. So yeah, there's your peek at them, guys, in case you were wondering what they did look at. That is them, but I don't know if they're active for use. If someone can fill us in on that one. I don't know if they're ready to be used. I only just received them. Okay. So when I was recently, you guys, if you're following the adventures, we went up to Queensland just for 3 days. But I took one of those power banks with me because where we're at, you're not always guaranteed electricity. It's way out. And of all the times for that power bank to shit itself, I had one night of power, and then the power bank died, and I took it back to JB Hi-Fi today. And how trippy is this? So at the time, when I bought them, the power bank was $199. I brought it back, and since then they've released one more powerful again, and it was $79 by the same company. So I did a swap. I got some Ethernet cables, and then they smashed nearly $100 back onto my into my bank account for a trip that I did 7 months ago. I was stoked on that one. Shorts, I hear that. I hear that they're not cheap. Let's have a look here. Joey says can use them after the 30th this month. Thank you, mate. Hadsy's given the thumbs up. Okay, I think that there's a bot talking about Tesla vehicles. That's great, mate. If I can grab a couple of them to resell, that'll be fantastic. The electric cars freak me out. Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool, but the fact that you don't even know, like when one comes up, you don't hear it. They're quiet. I'm amazed that people aren't just being run over like mad things. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I've got no idea what the heck is going on with that particular account, but I'm just going to do. I should add as moderator. All right. I don't know if I've tried to just give him the flick from the chat. I don't know if it worked. All right, Joey picked up yellow mailers. That's cool. Were they padded, Joey? Were they padded? Yes or no? 901, 90201, 901. Yes, yes, yes. Australia Post. Okay, that's good. And now female Joe says, wouldn't want a Tesla right now. Probs get set on fire. Yeah, it is it is a bit hard when they're going to be underneath the ocean waves. So that's the thing, though, Octo. Within the well, you'd probably leave the windows open, but for the rest of us, there could be an inside fire, and you get burnt to a crisp, and then the water gets in. Am I actually getting stuff done? Yes. Yes, very slowly, very slowly. That blue furry fuggler that I sold, oh, rather that I got a while ago and showed you guys, that's sold. I got $40 for that one. Is it cool? They're cool. I think they're cool. I don't know if you guys like it. Katrina, how are you, mate? Okay, so that's $22.60. Not $22.60. $22.60, yes. No, it was a lovely surprise at the end of my day to get the new Care Bear. I went and posted all my parcels, and yeah, that was waiting for me. Awesome. Okie dokie. Coppercat, how are you, mate? Good to see you here. 3 a.m. Just to know where we are. It's just gone past 6 p.m. On Wednesday. Guys, Coppercat is a friend from the United States. Just listing stuff. That's good. That's what we like to hear. I've got some more of those. You know how I got those vintage books? I've made good money on them. I just found more of them. I've listed them today. I'm really hoping that some of those sell. But, either way around, they'll sell eventually. I've really got to get onto combined postage because this is making this really annoying. Marin, I have to refund you some postage too. Kimbo, how are you? No, not half an hour late. I'm Tory. I do what I want, and I just wanted to see how this would go with the. I've got an Ethernet in. I'm not using the Wi-Fi, so hopefully it works better. 33 peeps on the live. Octo, I will. Absolutely, I will, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. 3023. Let's have a look here. I think I got that away fairly cheaply too. It's funny though, because like a lot of people would be like not even really watching it, and then they'll be like, they won't realize I've actually refunded them some money, is what I'm trying to say. Send refund. Marin gets $10 back. Sandra, how are you? Matilda, hello. How are you? I'm just going to put the refund against one item. Done. Next. Arkansas. Shipping discount. Big hugs. It's my note to buyer when it's a viewer purchase. Refund now. That's done. Except now I can pop the tracking in. So yeah, they were the bags. You can still get them, I believe, and absolutely you can use them as of the 30th. Matilda. Harley, of course, it's okay to ask. This channel is all about transparency. Like, as long as I've got money in my account, I get paid daily by eBay. Timmy, Grand Flip. Sarah, how are you, mate? 6 p.m. here. Hadsy, whereabouts in Geelong were you born, mate? Oh my God, can you hear the cat? Just perpetually snoring. You know what, Octo? I know, and I love you, but you may not be as clever as you think with that one, mate. There's multiple hospitals in Geelong, and depending on your you make me laugh too much, dude. I was born in Baxter House. Then there's Geelong Private Hospital, the St John of God, and for a very long time there's been an Epworth. Unwanted but needed asks me, how are your sales going this week? So far this actual week, not so great. I've had a couple that are okay, but no, the sales haven't been rocking the world, and I need to turn that around. I had a little bit of well, let's not take the mood down too much, but it was my first Easter without my mum, so I was down in the dumps and I didn't want to list. And I thought instead I'd hang out with Johnny for a little bit each night. So that was my weekend. I did a couple of lives on here. I still did stuff and I still got sales, but it fell in the bum because I wasn't basically, being brutally honest, I let the ball drop because I was feeling sad. And so I need to pick it back up again and just realize, mum's in a better place and I can't keep using that as an excuse for when I don't want to do things, because she would want me to be actually doing my bloody job. All right, add tracking one more time. Adding tracking one more time. Australia Post. No, honestly, once you guys get me started singing, it's all over. Recording contracts will start. We'll all feel sad. Guys, there's nearly 40 people in the house. Thank you so very much to be here. But there's only 20 thumbs up and 20 thumbs up. So yeah, please do like that. And also I would ask most respectfully, if you do not have a subscription to my account, please click it and click that bell for notifications. That way you get the notifications. You'll be notified via notification when there's a notification to be notified about. Hitherto and therefore, I'm extrapolating upon that will mean that the dulcet tones, the toasty eating, coffee drinking, old-fashioned eBay selling uncle will appear on screen. Pepperoni, oh baby, baby. 34 of them are Octo's account. Joe, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I just it's just one of those things. You know, I do recognize that, and I do know that I'm just processing stuff. I literally just showed those. I bought a whole heap of them. We'll see when we start mailing them out. They don't really look, to me, they don't look that much smaller, but they're paper instead of plastic. I think that's good. Shorts. Ali jokes with me because I make up very, very inappropriate songs, but I can do it at the drop of a hat. I'm not doing it on this live because I tend to go R to X rated very quickly by mistake. But yeah, you can give me a topic and I'll pretty much can sing a song. I think that's why I like writing my book so much, just playing with words. It's good fun. Yeah, Suze. Oh, Joey, did you? Yeah, look, okay, there's a lot of different thoughts going on here. I like this. Pepperoni cheese, that's awesome. See if you can find some other stuff that you do want to put in there. That would be cool. Cool. Joe, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Let's have a look here. Sandra goes, won't send books in paper. Sandra, just so as you know, mate, I do like I write the books, but I send a lot of books in paper, in cardboard. This is it's pretty robust, mate. What I would still be wanting to do though is smash the book in there, and I always put thin bits of cardboard in. I'm big on just trying to do the recycle thing. I've got my plastic mailers. I do like them. I don't know. I hope that whoever gets them, I don't know, somehow reuses them for something else. Okay. Now this made me really happy. This was to Michelle, viewer. She wrote a beautiful little message too. She's going to put her Care Bear in her office as motivation to list. I really appreciate that. So I gave it a big hug and a squeeze before it went out the door to get some of that listing vibe into it. Octo, I don't know you. I think you are going to have to make sure that that paper gets in the water, that the ballot is encountered correctly, I think, my friend. Okay, 2794. I just clicked something. Hope you're all there. Oh, there you are. Pepperoni, I get that, but as resells, we tend to do like scab stuff like that, which I think is good. It's actually a credit to what we do. But sometimes I think that you know, a lot of it just goes straight in the bin. what I should do is actually, if I send a lot, I should say, here's, I've used bubble wrap or whatever for your thing. Please mail it back to me. Cheers, Uncle Flip. Come on. Let me put the tracking in. Oh, no, I went too far. There we go. Guys, you're going to see me on for about another, I would say 15 minutes, just so as you're aware. Maybe less. I think Ali's on her way home now. And I've got us some slice to have with a cup of tea. Ali Cat in the house. How are you, mate? Thank you. I received the message about the books and everything else for that matter. And I cannot wait to be scribbling in them for you. Guys, just so as we're not talking in code, channel viewer Ali Cat, who's chatting to us now, just was good enough to buy all of my books. So I'm sending them off in a big book bundle. CJ, no, I can't. I can't do that. I've got to be mindful. Like, as much as I'm an open book, my love is extremely private. So no, I won't be sharing that information, mate. That's no disrespect to anyone. It's just she's got every right to her privacy, and I've got every obligation to respect it. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And you guys can look at the screen. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, yeah. So no, CJ, that was all, mate. I know you get it. Okie dokie, get off that. I'm thinking that Hayden might be in the house because I just received a message. If so, how you doing, mate? Hayden's there, channel member. Thanks, CJ. Sue's more than fine, more than good. Okie dokie. So all right, guys, give me a second. So she finally gets out of it now. It's so funny, just the stuff that cat. Oh, she's hopped out. Well, it's just about to show you guys where the cat hopped into. Oh, that's cool. That's cute. That's cute. All right, guys, I'm going to stay on for another 5 minutes, but then I do want to go and have a cup of tea with Ali. So, We nearly got an hour, more than enough. And the nice thing is too that the Ethernet cable is working, so that means we can do this a little bit more often. I can see there's 41 of you in the room. A new video will be uploaded tonight for channel members, and for everyone else it'll be available from 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, as we always do. Anyone got any questions or anything they want to run through or tell us in the interim? That will be cool for us to wrap this one up. Just ran over my receipt. It reads like a book. A lot of stuff came through today. The cats are Star-Lord, Kenichi, and Poppet. Sandra, thank you for that, mate. I do appreciate it. Yeah. But in terms of general like eBay stuff, it has been terribly slow. So that needs to pick up. Need to get some listings done. Yeah, nothing's moved for me today, really. Shorts, thank you. Hadsy, well done, mate. That would have been really cool, actually. All right. Almost there, almost there. MJ, sleep tight. I'm just saying that because that's what Octo calls you. And you know what, guys? Maybe I should be focusing more on getting this finished too. We've had 51 minutes of power. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll get the stuff up and done, as in my work, so I can finish for the day. And you guys will see me tomorrow, not live. Well, I don't know, but my regular video will be up. Tomorrow might be a bit of a weird day, just simply because I haven't had a lot of sales, guys. So there may not be off-site. I may do a bit of listing and chat to you as I do it. But I just want to say, Ross, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. I do want to just say, guys, I really, really do appreciate you all, channel members or subscribers, people who just jumped in and stayed. It means the world to me. I think us talking together is good. It builds community. It helps us with our mental health. And just remember, you know, if you ever want to reach out, all of my contact details are at the end of all of my regular videos. Okay, so always make sure that you're checking the latest video to make sure addresses and stuff are correct. But until next time, big hugs, big cuddles, big thumbs up. You guys rock, and you really make my day each and every day. So let me just jump over, and I'm going to end this one and say good night to you guys. Have a bloody good one. All right. Cheers. Bye.